Alright, to get this guy going in here, we first go to the dais here, and we turn on the computer down here. There's a computer, turn it on. There's also remotes for the TV. This remote is for that TV and that TV. And this remote is for that TV. After the computer is up and running, we then turn on the entire Granicus, or sorry, not Granicus, but the Crestron system. You might see that the video isn't present. It should pop on just like it did here. Enlarge it by doing that. And then you make sure that the TVs are on. So we got both the TVs on here. This TV should be on. And for each meeting, the password for this, for the account Broom, is usually the chair in whatever year it is. So in our case, it's Tom 2015. From there, you come in here, turn on each monitor here. So you got monitor here, and you got the graphics monitor here, and you got the confidence monitor here. You don't have to worry about any of these monitors here. So also, if you want to hear it externally in here while you're working, turn this knob and move it to board. You see here, this is board. And this adjusts your audio levels. So from here, we have two CPUs, 1 and 2, see there? And CPU 1 has no password. You just press enter when it's prompted for a password. CPU 2 is just client for admin, all lowercase. So I'll go through these really quick. If I can do this one-handed. Let's see. So see, this is CPU 1, and you can just press enter, which will enter into the graphics slide generator. So let's go into CPU 2 by switching that button, CPU 2, and we should be prompted with a password. Let's do the old Control-Alt-Delete. See, it's client for admin. Interesting. Client for admin. Alright. So that will load up Granicus. So to open up Granicus, load meeting, find the next meeting. So for me, it's February 17th today, so the next meeting will be March 3rd. So I'm going to click that. And typically, Troy updates these, so you have bookmarks to click through. Start a meeting, click here, the play button, and the event should be running, and you'll know when it's running, and if it's connected by down here, it'll say connected, and this will start counting down. So that means you're streaming live. To end it, hit that. It's always good to check that right in the beginning so you know if Granicus service is operating correctly. So I just leave that open here, and we're going to switch to CPU 1, which is our graphics generator. This is always open. I always leave it open. To manipulate or create graphics, you just go to this tab, and what you can do, so we have all of the main slides done here. So for example, you're most likely going to be changing the date here. So for the next meeting it would be March 3rd, and we would just For each of these slides, I have it at the top layer, so it's top layer and it's unlocked. You just click on the thing and you highlight it here, just grab it, highlight it, change it all together, and then it'll ask you to save. Just hit save. If there's ever a person you need to add, I suggest going and scrolling down to guest, right click, save page as, and then down here do guest whoever that person's name is, and then click save, and then manipulate it how you would like. From there, you'll have a bank of all of these slides that you've ever made down here at the bottom, opposed to the top. So if you're wanting to add anything, you can either double click right here and it will move into the top layer or group, and this is your active slides where you can put them onto the program, or you can simply drag and grab, or if you don't want them in there, just selecting them and hitting delete removes them as well. So as you can see here, I'm going to put this one up, and it should be showing on the confidence monitor, but the reason it's not is because the DVD Blu-ray player, which the remote is down here always, is off. You can see that it's off. So I'm going to turn it on, press power. This is also where you're going to put your disc in, so we're going to do that at the same time. If your DVD player is not on, it will not broadcast out. So see, now it's on, it's ready to go. So right now I'm going to pop this out, I'm going to hit the open button, put a disc in. And for this system we use DVD-R dual layer, and you'll find those in the back there. Another cabinet back here on the door. Probably can't see it actually. Open this quick. Grab the DVD, throw it in the machine, and slide it in. And at this point you're going to want to grab the remote, hit Media Manage. You'll hear a beep button and you'll get prompted with this. You're going to want to format it. For some reason it's not being read right now, so we're going to try it one more time. Alright, so it's now going to format it. This just means that it creates language for the Blu-ray player to write on the disc. So yes, say format. It should take about 1 minute. So after that's done, you're ready to go. Beyond that, we have the switcher here. Preview is always green, and program is always red on the right. So once you hit these buttons, they go to the next one, and then you have your presets here. So 1 through 12 represent actually 1 through 12 below here. So let's say we wanted to go to Brant here at preset 1. We would go to, we'd see that we're on preview. So these are the only ones that you can do presets on. It's preview, and we want to go 1. So that'll bring us to Brant automatically. Beyond that, you can see that our disc is formatted, we're ready to go. Here our Granicus panel is for our sound levels down here. I suggest just keeping them the same. This controls the roll call, aka the mic system out there for commissioners and other dignitaries, and you control them here. We're going to want them on, and we're going to also click this to make it active, and that makes them silent. By clicking that off, it means they're active. It's actually opposite of what it should be. The programmer screwed that up. So anyways, that's working. Do sound check, and then when you're ready, ready to go. You should have Granicus open, CPU 2. Open it like this. For this sake, you would hit play and it would start counting down like we had seen before. It's connected. And then you go back. You'd have your main opening slide open like this. It's not the right slide. And then you would go out, count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to the crowd. Click the button open. Turns the light on so people know that you're recording. And then you go down with the graphic to the first lower, the only lower third that we use, which is this one. You'll see that we would start a meeting like that. So that's kind of how it goes. Just before that, actually, you're going to want to hit the record button. You want to make sure that is recording, as well as the DVD player. You'll see it when it starts recording because it has a bit of delay. There it goes, so it's going. 0, 0, 0. That should be close to doing 1 second. We'll just wait here. And don't worry if there's ever sort of